It is Wednesday night. It is hump day, yeah, and it is the eMLB World Series. Welcome on in, everybody. Great to have you here on a Wednesday night. Commish LB getting ready to call the action of what has been a classic already. Pound for pound, it's like a couple of prize fighters just sizing each other up here for that knockout blow. 14 innings needed in order to get yesterday's game done. 3-run homer from Royce Lewis ties this series up at 2, turns it into a best-of-3 series, and with the bullpens likely a little bit taxed, we could see a very tactical, specific game number 5. I am excited for this. We hope you are too. Special drops once again, courtesy from our friends at Out of the Park. That will be available today. It will also be available tomorrow. And remember, if Game 7 will happen, it's going to be on Sunday, 10 o'clock Eastern in the morning. Coffee with the Commish. Why no bacon at breakfast? Because we literally didn't have any turkey bacon at that time. No bacon of any sorts. Didn't even have ham. Didn't have anything. So, little less protein in it, but I was happy with the potatoes. I've got this one little fuzzy that's feel like Mr. Miyagi with chopsticks. Oh, look, Mr. Miyagi, I did it. So, don't mind me. Squirrel! You know, slightly distracted here. All right, so game number 5 should be a very interesting one because we expect 2 top pitchers to be involved. Luis Armendariz, who started the narrative, he had the best ERA in the National League during the regular season. Well, the ERA is pushing 7 here in the postseason. Meanwhile, Cody Koshin acquired this offseason, or during the trading deadline, I should say, from the Pittsburgh Pirates. All in, said the Rangers, with Cody coming aboard. Cody is expected, this was likely going to be his last start as a pitcher in Rangers gear, as he is expected to test free agency for the first time in his career. All right, number 5. First night here at Globe Life Field that the roof will be open. Wind will blow left to right at 11 miles an hour. Pay attention to that in tonight's festivities. All right, lefty coming up for the Cardinals on the bump. So the Rangers going with the Game 1 lineups. Meanwhile, let me make sure this is as it was sent to me. No, it is not. Hold on, we got to make some changes here on behalf of Anjou. Is Anjou here right now? He is not. Okay, so we're going to go with what he had sent me. So Alexander, he's taking his own CCP out of the game. The secret weapon will go to right field, bat second. Bellows is in center field. That is my fault every single game. I have Bellows listed as the DH, but it's my fault. Brendan Donovan is your DH in this game. And he will bat 5th. McKenzie will bat 6th. Gavina is 7th. Powell and Larkin with Luis Armendariz getting the start. All right. Bullpens are going to be massively important here after a 14-inning game. This game got done, what was it, like 2:30 in the morning in Sim? So these teams are reconvening at 8:05 on the same day, about 18 hours after the Cardinals won this in 14. We're going to look at people in parentheses. These are the bullpen. Jeremy Humphrey is available today. He went 3 innings back in game number 3 in the 4-0 loss. Well, he did his job. 2 hits, 3 strikeouts. Dropped his ERA almost a run and a half here this postseason. Hunter Brault. Brault went 2 2/3, giving up a hit in his contest. He threw 36 pitches. He is available, although a little fatigué, but we have seen the AI be a little frisky on choices here. Anjou is at a meeting, so that is why I didn't expect him to be here. So this will be a non-managed game, again, due to the circumstances. Just unfortunate. We love the general managers have been here. They just can't be fully present and accounted for. Bennett Sousa earned the victory going 2 1/3, allowing just a hit. He struck out 4. He threw 42 pitches, so they're really going to try to avoid him today. But again, if they need a left-handed option coming out of the pen and they don't go to either Humphrey, the only other option they have is lefty Lytles. That is Skep, former out of the park regular. He is in the pen and available. Cole Winn did get the blown save in yesterday's game. He has been busy in this series. He has been in 3 contests. He has thrown over 7 2/3 innings so far. So he will likely get the day off. So again, the bullpen is going to be a little taxed here because this is in the same night that the game ended in 14 innings, sim-wise. For Texas. Koshin right here. Langford and Baptista in against the left-hander. Cody Koshin expected to get the start here today. Again, probably his last start. Guys expected not to get a shot today will be Arturo Rojas. 2 innings of work, 3 hits, 3 earned runs. It was his 6th blown save this postseason. In his last 2 appearances in this World Series, he's gone 4 innings, giving up 5 earned runs. I'd say he has kind of come off of that hot streak that he had prior. So he will likely not come in today. Mike Haggard also went 2/3 of an inning, giving up 2 hits, 3 earned runs on 27 pitches. It looks like Jamie has positioned him to not come into this game. Bill McClure, meanwhile, could be on standby despite throwing 38 pitches in this contest. Inning and 2/3, 1 hit. He did walk 3 batters. That is a little uncommon for him. But Big Mac is considered to be an option despite a little taxed. So again, use this information as you wish. With that, let's get our starting lineups introduced. For the St. Louis Cardinals, Royce Lewis, your game winner with the 3-run homer earlier this morning. 4 for 19 in this series, has 1 stolen base, 3 runs scored. He is leading off in left field today. The secret weapon, Pablo Sanchez, is 4 for 7 in this series. He'll make his 2nd consecutive start, and he'll be in right field today, giving Anjo Alexander, who's hitless in this series, the day off. Matthew Bellows will be in center field, batting 3rd. He had a home run early in yesterday's game. Shane Rodecker in the no-fly zone. He started off red hot, but he is 4 for 18 in this series. He's 3 for 15 in this series. Wrong player. But he is still struggling of late. He will bat 4th and play 3rd base. Brendan Donovan moves up to the number 5 spot today. He is your designated hitter. Darius McKenzie over at 2nd base will bat 6th. Jorge Gavita back into action as the starter today. He will bat 7th and play 1st base. Jerome Powell will be behind the dish once more throughout a couple of wrong team. It is Thurman that ran out a couple of runners. Powell didn't get to throw at anybody. He is your catcher batting 8th. Shane Larkin back into the lineup. He will be your shortstop batting 9th. Luis Armendariz 15-5 with a 2.73 ERA during the regular season. Sounds good. The postseason is a different story. 1-0, but an ERA pushing 7. For the Rangers, Alex Lee will lead it off. He is at short, 3 RBI in this series. Vladimir Guerrero is your first baseman, batting 2nd. Chris Reeves moves up to the number 3 spot. He's at 2nd base today. Lola Thurman, your 3-time AL batting champion, is in behind the dish today as your cleanup. Cody Koshin will do double duty. He is batting 5th today. One more quickie. Jack Trainer will move down to the number 6 spot today. He had a home run, 3 RBI in this series. He'll be in right field. Wyatt Langford played in game 1, back into action in left field, batting 7th. Chuck Norris will be in center field today. Angel Baptista back into the lineup. He will bat 9th and play 3rd base. Cody Koshin is your starter in this one, 1-0 with a 1.82 ERA for this postseason. Over to Globe Life Field for the final time this year. Game 6 tomorrow will be at Busch Stadium. Help if the button would press when I press it, right? Welcome to the eMLB game of the night. It is game number 5 of the eMLB World Series. Getting ready to get underway here. Before I forget, let's change the substitutions to be AI. Everything non-managed in this one. Let's introduce your starting 9 before we get to work. Wyatt Langford will be in left field today. Chuck Norris will be up in center. And Jack Trainer, got the hiccups. Jack Trainer will be in right field for tonight. Angel Baptista over at 3rd base. Alex Lee is your shortstop. Chris Reeves over at 2nd today. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is at 1st. Lola Thurman behind the dish All ratings you see on your screen using the scale of 1 to 100. Many different scales Out of the Park offers, because inside the actual editor there's a bunch of different scales. Some ratings go by 1 to 600, some go by 1 to 250, some go by 1 to 200. So this way we simplify it across the board. You can figure out who is good at what based on the 1 to 100 scale yourself. On the hill tonight, the acquisition in June, 29-year-old from Wheeling, West Virginia, and potentially one of the biggest free agents to be sought after this offseason. Two-way star Cody Koshin will make his fourth appearance, his fifth appearance here of this postseason. Koshin enters action. He's 1-0 this postseason with a 1.82 earned run average. The 29-year-old's thrown 24 2/3 innings. He's given up 21 hits, 5 earned runs, walked 5 batters, and struck out 27 on the year. Throws the traditional 4 Arsenal fastball, slider, curveball, changeup. He'll throw mid-upper 90s. And again, this is Koshin's 11th season in the majors, 133 career wins. And oh, by the way, that's his regular season, 289 career home runs in his role. Well, Michael Fish is in on St. Louis, the only one so far. All right, so with that, we will get this one underway as Koshin is ready to go, and that will bring in the hero from yesterday's game, Royce Lewis. We're also 1 minute away from, the ad break is going on. We're 1 minute away from the ad break being done. So with that, we'll get us started. Royce Lewis will start us off. I didn't get to ask the guys about their jerseys, and I never even checked in with it. So the Rangers are wearing their alternative reds tonight. St. Louis is wearing their alternate blues that you'll see with the St. Louis logo on the front. All right, Royce Lewis will start us off. 271 average this postseason, 5 home runs, including the one he hit in the 14th inning earlier today. He has 12 RBI for this postseason, 4 for 19 with that 3-run homer in World Series action. All right, again, this is a non-managed game. Again, Jamie is international overseas. It's already going to be Thursday for him. And Anju is currently unavailable. If Jamie still sticks around, Jamie, let me know when you leave, or at least announce it in the chat, so I'll keep that in mind. But if Anju comes in and these guys want to do the subbing, then we'll do that when that time comes. Don't do this again. All right, we've been having internet problems here. My kids have been having some Wi-Fi issue, and all of a sudden it's telling me the Wi-Fi isn't working once again. So this system is fine. It just means that I will likely have to transition over and say this computer will be useless for tonight. Hold on. I'll be ready in 1 second. I just have to have my Stream Manager program running as well, too, so I can see any redemptions and stuff. Okay. Very good. Here we go. We are off. We're ready to go. Beer in hand tonight. I was feeling it tonight. Nice little winter lager. Cheers, friends. Thank you for being here. Game 5 of the eMLB World Series with special drops thanks to Out of the Park. We'll get her underway. 1-0 from Koshin. That will be back towards the mound. A little tapper. Koshin has it. He'll have time. He'll be able to get the speedy Royce Lewis here for the first out. We're underway from Globe Life Field. One down now, the secret weapon, Pablo Sanchez, one of 3 community credit players from Ajupe's. He actually subbed Sanchez in place of his actual named CCP. Alexander has been hitless for the first 4 games, so Sanchez, who's been hitting well, will get into the fray. 385 average for the entire postseason with no homers, 5 RBI. And for the series, he's 4 for 7 with 2 RBI and a run scored. This is his second consecutive start. Goshen's first pitch to Sanchez. He'll send it the other way, and Pablo Sanchez continues to be excellent with his base hit here. He is showing that he's got that postseason swagger. Another base hit for Sanchez. 5 hits in 8 at-bats. Runner at first, 1 out. And that'll bring in Matthew Bellows. Bellows has had some good pop in this series. 317 average for the entire postseason. Hit his 3rd home run in Game 4 yesterday. Has 12 RBI driven in. He is 4 for 18 in this series, including scoring 4 times. He also has the only triple for either team in the entire Fall Classic. 2-strike pitch. Jams him inside. Goshen will get him. Strike 3. A slider that came in, a little bit of an excuse me swing from Bellows as he wasn't fully into it. He will be victim. First strikeout of the night for Cody Goshen, and it is your second out. Reminder, we have, that's where I need my stream manager, we have about 16 minutes for you to get your hairball prediction in, which is your Twitch channel points. Your prediction, how many hits will both of these teams combine for in regulation? 15.5 is your bar. And to use yesterday's Game 4 as a reference, it went 14 innings, and both teams combined for a whopping 17 hits. 2 outs now, the no-fly zone of Shane Rodecker. He had a heck of a Game 1. 2 home runs, 4 RBI. He has been very quiet since. For the postseason, a .323 average, 5 homers, 17 runs driven in. Before the World Series, now 3 for 15 with the 2 homers and 6 RBI. Every base hit he does have, though, has been extra bases. His other hit was a double. You mean Luis Flores, not Juan Flores, Luis Flores, El Rapido. Two. Swing and a miss. .97 low and away. He cannot come up on it. That is only the 2nd strikeout, though, for the entire series for Rodecker, but it will retire the side. Sanchez's single comes up with nothing. That is the Pablo Sanchez. Yes, it is the not-so-secret weapon. He is 5'6" from Mexico City, Mexico, in the eMLB universe. There he is out in right field. He's now 27 years old. Anju created him, and tonight he put in his other CCP in right in place of his named CCP. All right, bottom of the first, let's look at your defensive alignment for St. Louis in this one before we continue. It is Royce Lewis in left field. Matthew Bellows is in center. Pablo Sanchez will be in right field today. The Shanes, the walk of Shane on the left side. Shane Rodecker over third. Shane Larkin will be at short. Darius McKenzie is your second baseman. And Jorge Gavina, is behind the plate. Jerome Powell is behind the dish today. Again, of all community creative players, you guys, the guys that aren't CCPs in this lineup, Royce Lewis, Jorge Gavina, and Luis Armendariz. 6 players in this starting lineup for St. Louis are you guys, community created players, which again, to create yours, there's your form. You would enter into the 2033 draft coming up a few months from now, a few real-life months from now. All right, on the hill today, the Game 1 opponent for the Rangers. It is the ace of the Cardinals, 26-year-old Colombian Luis Armendariz. For Armendariz, he is making his 5th start of the postseason. A little more bumpier road than Koshin, the 1-0 record with a 6.75 ERA. He has given up 26 hits in 18 2/3 innings, but he has struck out 22 batters in those 18 2/3. 4-pitch arsenal for Armendariz. He predominantly throws a cut fastball, has a just as devastating split finger fastball to go with that. He'll also throw a slider and a changeup. 26-year-old is in his 4th season in the majors. He was your National League ERA leader at 2.73 this year. He gets the start here in game number 5. That'll bring our first batter up, and again for community credit players on the Rangers. Here who is not Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Superman Chris Reeves, Wyatt Langford, real-life player, and Angel Baptista. Everybody else is a player made by my community. Larry Armendariz ready to go, and that'll bring in King Butcher's community credit player Alex Lee to get us underway. Lee batted in the number 2 spot here in the last couple of games. He'll slide back up to the number 1 spot, entering play with a 227 average for the postseason. 2 homers, 8 RBI. For the Fall Classic, he's hitting .250 in 16 at-bats with a double, a homer, 3 RBI. And for the entire postseason, he is 6 for 6 in stolen bases. 2 balls and a strike coming from Armendariz. As you can see, the powder blues that St. Louis wears today. Hard shot to second, but a one-hopper right over to Darius McKenzie. Easy throw over to first. Lee will be out. Uber cashing in some pair of balls to get a +3 boost to his account. Congrats, Uber. 1 out. Vladimir Guerrero had a 3-hit day in yesterday's 14-inning extravaganza. Now gets his average up to .250 on the year with a home run. 9 RBI for the series, though. He's hitting .333, 6 for 18. He has a double, a run scored, and 4 strikeouts. Hasn't really brought a lot of power to the game. 1 strike from Armendariz. Shift is on. Vlad will try to go against the shift, but right over to Gavina. He will have an easy trot over to the bag, retiring Guerrero for the second out. 2 outs now. The former number 4 overall selection in 2026. The man simply nicknamed Superman. Chris Reeves from Fort Myers, Florida. Reeves having a pretty good sophomore season in the majors. 25 homers, 78 RBI this year in the regular season. Well, he's hitting a little better than that now. .274 hitter for the postseason. 4 homers, 14 RBI. But just 3 for 16 with 3 runs driven in for the Fall Classic. Full count pitch from Armendariz. That one pretty well hit to right field. Sanchez going back to the wall. He will pull up and look at it because it is about 6 rows back. Superman showing off the Kryptonian power. Oppo Taco, shall we? Chris Reeves goes yard for the first time in the World Series. 5th home run of the postseason. Rangers will take a 1-0 lead. That'll bring in the reigning 3-time American League batting champion Lola Thurman, the 27-year-old from Dallas. Lightning Lola hitting just .270 in the postseason, down from the .365 during the regular season. 2 homers, 12 RBI, but hitting better here in the World Series. 5 for 15 with 2 doubles, 3 RBI, and even 4 walks drawn. Another full count pitch. Lola will slow roller down towards third. Rodecker's got to hurry. He grabs it, but he decides to hang on to it. Last second, like a can't test the speed of the speedy catcher Lola Thurman. She will reach infield single. 3 hits already for those who are going to do the over-under prediction. You still got about 7.5 minutes to submit your prediction Only about just under 15,000 hairballs up for grabs. And right now, right now, 61% of the prediction says we're going to finish higher than 15.5 total hits in regulation. The man is so good, he does it from both sides. Cody Koshin will come up. Koshin, of course, your pitcher today, now offered a 1-0 lead. He'll try to help his own cause for this postseason. A 243 average, 4 homers, 19 driven in. He is 4 for 19 with 2 doubles and 4 RBI for this World Series. Of course, he was the American League Championship Series, the ALCS MVP. 3-1 to Koshin. Up the middle, that will be down for a hit. Thurman not going to waste time heading for third. Here comes the throw. What a throw from Matthew Bellows. You are out.
You idiot.
That is at least the 5th time in this series that the Rangers have thrown themselves out of the inning. Lola's got speed, but Bellows with the absolute dart to Rodecker. Side will be retired. 1 inning done in the books. Rangers get 3 hits. They will get 1 run thanks to the Superman home run from Chris Reeves. To the second we go, 1-0 Texas. It is, yeah. 5 times for some form of base running blunder for Texas in this series, and it is Lola's 3rd mistake.
Cat? I'm a kitty cat. And I dance, and I dance.
Hey, Ethan, thank you very much for the resub. 38 months with a tier 1. Much appreciated. Ethan Westcott is behind Ethan's boost. Westcott had a nice little season with Seattle. All right, top of the second we go. Second inning bets are in place. Remember, you can still win 100 balls of yarn if you put your bet in chat on who you think wins this game. And 100 balls of yarn if you can nail what you think is the final run count for prediction. Tout blanc, thrown out on the base path like a nincompoop. All right, we go top of the second. 5, 6, 7 hitters are coming up for St. Louis. We will start it off with real-life player, real-life St. Louis Cardinal, Brendan Donovan. Donovan, 26-year-old from Wurmberg, Germany, the son of military Army veteran Jim Donovan. So Brendan was born while he was serving overseas. Donovan in this series, 286 average, 1 homer, 3 RBI. For this World Series, he is 2 for 13. He got his 2nd hit yesterday with an RBI. Hi, Teddy. I'm so immune or like it's like Teflon at this point for 6, 7. I've got 5 kids, and 4 of them are between 12 and 17. So we're like 6, 7 all the time. And I make fun of them. I'm like 6,767 because I do things big. Anyway, all right, here we go. 3-2 pitch. Koshin delivers. Rolls it down to second. That'll be a routine play there for Reeves. Fires the first. And there's your first out here on the second. No, I don't want 6 or 7 kids because as soon as I knew the 5th one was on the way, I ran to the urologist. Like, ran to the urologist.
Meep, meep.
That was me, pretty much. All right. 1 out here, D-Mac, Darius McKenzie. Another possible free agent to be. 29-year-old from Lewisburg, Tennessee. Community credit player of D-Mac. 246 average this postseason. 1 homer, 8 runs driven in. He's 3 for 16 in World Series play. First pitch, he will see out towards right field. Sanchez on the run. He'll get there in time to make the grab. Excuse me, I said Sanchez, wrong team commish. That's Trainer out there. The red jerseys threw me off and thought Cardinals automatically. Sorry. Got to remember, the teams are both in their alt jerseys for this game. 2 outs now. The Demon, Jorge Gavina from Puerto Rico, comes up. Gavina came in as a pinch hitter, got a base hit in yesterday's game. It is his 4th start in these 5 games. 232 average for the Demon, 2 homers, 9 driven in. For the series, now 3 for 12 with a double. A 1-strike pitch. Out towards right center field. Trainer, another opportunity. He'll move over with plenty of time to make the grab. And the Cardinals will go down in order. 3 up, 3 down here, inning and a half in the books. Teddy, I will ignore the question mark and say that sounds like a fair bet. Why not? St. Louis won 7-4 yesterday, so you never know. But if that's your bet, best of luck. On to the bottom of the second we go. It is 1-0 Texas. Bottom second, ready to go. 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up here for Texas, and we'll start it off with Buffalo. Jack Trainer, Buffalo Jack's community credit player. Again, you know the story if you've been here for the series. He was injured in late September with a fractured thumb. He missed all the wild card, all the division series, all the championship series, so he missed a lot of ball, but he comes back and he is hitting .263. He had 2 home runs in yesterday's contest. Came up on the wrong side of the equation. So far, that's the 2nd time in this series that a hitter has 2 home runs and his team is on the losing side. Shane Rodecker was that in game 1. Armendariz, first pitch to Trainer. Trainer, hard shot, but it's rolled over to first. Gavita will have an easy play with it. He'll step on the bag to retire Trainer for the first out. One out now. Here comes real-life player Wyatt Langford. Langford, 23-year-old from Trenton, Florida. Played in game 1 when Armendariz pitched. He's used in the lefty platoon.
Cat. I'm a kitty cat. And I dance, and I dance.
Too long.
Too long? What? I'm talking too long? You've been subbing too long? It's been too long? Your name is too long? What is it, bud? I'm so confused.
That's what she said.
Tim Lowry. Oh, subbing too long. Well, we appreciate the continued support, Pug. Thank you for returning to the Commish Corner, which, again, special perks for our Tier 3 subs. You get more boost. You get a HCAP limit automatically for continuing to stay subbed. You also get deeper discounts from my wife's clothing store, witchyhockeymom.com. All right, Langford again, 173 average, 2 RBI for the World Series. He's 1 for 4. He has a walk and a run scored. Second pitch of the inning is lifted out to center field. That is Bellows on the run. He will make the grab, and that is now going to be your second out. 2 outs on 2 pitches. 2 outs now. Watch out, duck. Don't look in his general direction because you'll turn to a boot getting or a butt getting its you know what kicked. I ruined it. Chuck Norris is up. That's all we got to say. Cardinal fan 30,000's CCP, born in St. Louis, Missouri. 27-year-old who's with the Rangers and signed a 3-year extension. 163 average with a homer and 2 RBI. Yeah, unfortunately, that's the downside. It is the downside. 2-1 pitch. Hit that down deep towards short. Larkin plays the backhand. Hard throw over to first. Will be there in time to take Norris down. And it will be Texas sending the Cardinals. Will also go down in order as both sides have a quiet second inning. All right, 2 innings in the books. That means it's now time for your third inning bets. Last chance for you to get your bets in for today. Meanwhile, our over-under prediction is closed, and it closed at 38,000 hairballs. 21 people, yes, 21 people participated in that one today, and 68% of your hairball predictions think we're going to finish more than 15 and a half hits. We're at 4 through 2 innings. You're on pace so far, but let's see. To the third, we now go. Remember, this is your last inning. You can still embrace your inner Pete Rose and bet on the game. You do that in chat. You're either write down STL for St. Louis, TEX for Texas, and include a number. The number is a bonus bet. It's a prediction of how many runs does the winning team have to be victorious today. Top of the third we go. Time for the man who is the Federal Reserve Chairman. What's that? We got to get a black market going for eMLB merch overseas. Well, in the meantime, for those who just want to go directly to the store, there is the Witchy Hockey Mom store. Again, all subs get a discount automatically to the store for your support of the Flippicating Ninjas show, courtesy of Witchy Hockey Mom Creations. Top of the eighth, the man from Washington, D.C., the Federal Reserve Chairman, Jerome Powell. When he is not under criminal indictment or not being heckled from our President of the United States, he is an eMLB catcher for the St. Louis Cardinals, hitting .275 this year. No homers, 5 runs driven in. For this fall classic, he's 3 for 13. He has an RBI and 3 walks, so hitting pretty good compared to the .209 average. He is a busy guy, huh? 1-2 pitch. He'll go the other way with it. It's a line shot, but it's going to be right at Trainer. He hit it too good. Trainer with an easy play. Didn't have to have a lot of degree of difficulty there. And that will be the first out here of the third. It is the son of Reds legend Barry Larkin. Shane Larkin with the Cardinals here from Orlando, Florida. The 24-year-old back into action. 1 for 10 in this series. He has struck out 6 times, but he's still hitting pretty much like Dad has for the entire postseason. He's a .308 hitter with no homers and 3 RBI. Sorry, I got this tickle, and I'm just realizing, here I am thinking my camera's on the whole time, but I'm just on the wrong frickin' screen. Sorry, gang. I'm such a professional. We really need a professional in here, you know? There you go. Yeah, very true. I am derping my way through this show. All right, Larkin ready to go with a 2-strike pitch. Perfect pitch right down the middle. Absolutely mesmerized him. Did he even see that ball go by? I mean, it screened by at 99. Third strikeout of the night for Cody Koshin as he is presenting his resume for why you should be considering him on your team this offseason. Very true. Not in this line of work will I ever be considered being a professional, and to be honest, probably not in my regular line of work, too. 2 outs now, back to the top of the order. Yesterday's hero, Royce Lewis, now up 0 for 1 tonight. 2-strike pitch. Got him. Pulled the string with the curveball, and it will do him in.
I cannot hit curveball. Straight ball, I hit it very much. Curveball, bats are afraid.
Well, bats are afraid there. They'll go down in order. Side is retired as we go to the bottom of the third, which means you've got 3 outs remaining to get your prediction in for today's game. Last chance, last call. Bottom of the third, it is the bottom of the order, the number 9 hitter for Texas before we get back to the top of the order. And one of my favorite feel-good stories for this World Series, 31-year-old Venezuelan Angel Baptista. Baptista, prior to this season, had not been in the majors in 4 seasons since the 2028 season when he had 9 at-bats for the Tampa Rays. He's been floundering in the minors. A right place, right time situation for a guy who has just done what he's needed to do. And as Jamie Thurman has said, he's even brought a little extra. He might only be hitting 150 for the entire postseason, but he has a .414 on base percentage. The guy is a walk machine. He has been impressive in the limited role he is in. 1 for 5 in this Fall Classic. He had an RBI double to hit the base of the wall in his only start. He'll await a 3-2 from Armendariz. Hard shot to second, but that's going to be an easy scoop for McKenzie. They'll get it to first with plenty of time. Baptista will go down. It'll just be great that if the Rangers win, that a guy like Angel Baptista gets to have that story that we could probably be talking about for several years later. See, Tim and I are romanticism types. That's why we work so well together. We're both romantics for little stories like that. That's why eMLB prefers to be a storytelling universe. 1 out, top of the order, Alex Lee, 0 for 1 today. The 1-1 from Armendariz. The other way, rifles it right through the infield. There's going to be a base hit for Lee. Lee will collect his 5th hit of this World Series. He'll be a runner at first with 1 out. He's had 6 for 6 in stolen base attempts, so we'll keep an eye on him at first. That'll give Guerrero another opportunity. Guerrero 0 for 1 today. Now 4 hits for the Rangers, 5 total for those of you keeping an eye on the over-under count. Sorry, wasn't sure if someone was coming. I have the lights right in my eyes, so I can't see very well beyond. 1-0 pitch, rocketed into the gap. That is going to get down. It'll one hop at the base of the wall. Vlad's going to get extra bases. Lee is going to come all the way around from first. He is going to score. There is an RBI double from Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And the Rangers make it a 2-0 ball game. That is Vlad's 2nd double here of this World Series. It is his 8th double overall, 10th RBI. And again, it's 2-0. Ad break is coming up in about 10 seconds here. For those who do not have subs to the channel, again, the biggest perk of being subscribed to the FKN is you get to watch the action without interruption. Hope we'll see you back here again. You're going to continue to get your special drops even during the ad break. We'll hope to see you soon. 1 out, 1 in, 1 on. Superman went other way, 5 rows deep. He 1 for 1 today. We'll try to do it again. 2-2 pitched from Armendariz. Checks the swing. Appeal down at first. He goes. They say he goes down.
Where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
Well, you see, you gotta have the ball and the bat. You know, you get the idea. So, no kaboom. 2 outs. First K of the night for Armendariz. And as always, Tim, thank you very much for the little delightful rough resident sleeper link of the moment. 2 outs. Lola Thurman got a base hit, but then she ran herself out of the inning, being thrown out of third. Ball and 2 strikes. Up in the zone, into right field. That'll drop in before Sanchez can get there. He'll catch it on the run. The throw in. Well, it will be held off as Guerrero is held at third. It was hit to right pretty quick. He must not have gotten a good start up from second. And possibly a possible discussion by the Rangers after the 5th base running blunder of this series. But Guerrero will stay at third now. 6 hits in the game for Texas. Armendariz still struggling to get people out. Coming into this game, Armendariz's postseason on base average against was .338. Yeesh. Cody Koshin, he got a base hit. Lifetime against Armendariz, 4 for 23. 3-2, runner goes at first, grounded down to third where Rodecker has it. Bit of a low throw, but a good play there from Gavina to make the play in time. And St. Louis will minimize the damage to just 1 run. 3 innings are in the books. No more bats. Best of luck. Thank you for your participation. Flying, if you don't mind telling me how many people jumped on in. There goes Jamie. So, Jamie, best of luck to you for tonight's game. We will hopefully see you again tomorrow for a little bit. But right now, Jamie will depart with his Rangers leading 2-0. And again, for any who don't know, reason why Jamie's got to leave now, he is an international general manager. He is in the United Kingdom, so it's already Thursday for him. Life goes on. So hopefully he'll wake up to a good story. 10 people, though, of the 12 bets do think Texas will win, and so far they're right, 2-0. Top of the 4th we go. It'll be Sanchez, Bellows, and Rodecker. 3 community credit players due up. Secret weapon, 1 for 1 today. He's got a base hit to right. He'll await a 3-2 pitch on the inside corner, and he gets called. Strike 3. Betty didn't like the call, but according to eMLB Sportsnet K-Zone, that caught enough of the black to ring him up. 5 strikeouts now for Cody Koshin here through 3 1/3. 1 out here in the 4th. Matthew Bellows, now your opponent for Koshin. Today he is 0 for 1. Ball and 2 strikes. In there, called strike 3. And his 6 Ks now for Koshin as he still has the strikeout pitch going. Koshin likely next season will become one of the newest members of the 2000 Strikeout Club, assuming he does not get injured. 2 outs now. Shane Rodecker comes to the plate. Best time to have a guy with this much power up is when you lead by more runs than he can drive in himself. 3-2 pitch. Called strike 3. Nasty slider. Gotta think with a little bit of a frame job there. What do you think there, Kiki Biki? Never know which way she's gonna come. She didn't like the call, but it's called strike. Guess what? 7 strikeouts now for Koshin. Well, we call that something around here. What do we call it? Oh yeah. Bottom of the 4th, we now go. Godzilla mode for Cody Koshin. 7 Ks on the day, and he has the Rangers leading 2-0. And now bottom of the 4th, Armendariz back to work. Trainer, Langford, Norris are his opponents. Trainer 0 for 1. With a ball, 2 strike pitch. Look out, that one came too far inside, and it's gonna get him. Trainer, a off-speed pitch that looks like he just lost the handle on it. And Dara is definitely looking very shaky here, despite being a 15-game winner with a 2.73 ERA, which led the National League for qualified pitchers this season. Trainer's aboard at first. A hit batsman doesn't count as a hit. Just in case we end at 16 and someone says, but what about Trainer getting hit? Don't count. Wise guys. Langford, your batter. 0 for 1. First pitch he sees on the outside. Runner is going to throw down to second. Is not going to be in time. Buffalo Jack Trader has a stolen base.
Run.
That'll be Trainer's first theft of this postseason. He'll get himself in scoring position. Nobody out. Texas trying to pour the pressure on some more here. Tim, thank you again for the succulent shy LED Franker Z, that is, link of the moment. If I remember right, Franker Z for an emote is a Doge. Isn't it? Isn't it? Yep, it is. It's that puppy dog. Arf! Alright. Langford now the batter with a 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got nicely fooled there on the off-speed pitch down low.
I keep pitching them and you keep missing them.
Jimmy, thank you very much for the biddies. 100 biddies. We'll add that to your count. Every time you have a multiple of 500 that you hit, we'll credit you with a boost in your account. And Jimmy, just so you know, I'm intending to be in touch with you tomorrow for our discussion we're having on the side. Trainer is at second. We got one out, and now Chuck Norris will come to the plate. He's 0 for 1. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Called strike 3. Norris didn't like the call, but it looks pretty good from my vantage point. Absolutely toasted with a 96-mile-an-hour pitch. Caught enough of the zone, according to Sportsnet K-Zone. Third K for Armendariz now. And now with 2 outs, Angel Baptista will come to the plate 0 for 1 today. A 2-strike pitch to him. He will swing and miss, and he will go down.
That's the old pepper boy. That's the old pitching. That's putting it over the old plate, boy.
The goal is to keep Jamie awake with YouTube alerts. 4 innings are now in the books. Speaking of alerts, how about we alert you to it's time for Journey of the Starters, brought to you by the official sponsors of the eMLB Universe and Fluffy Kitty Ninja Show, APM Music, and Moon Brew. Moon Brew, your new supplement to using magnesium, zinc, L-theanine, tryptophan to help improve your sleep, your health, your cortisol. You can get a 20% discount going to moonbrew.co using code FluffyKittyNinjas. For Cody Koshin today, smooth sailing thus far. Trying not to do the commentator curse to either side. 4 innings, 1 hit, no earned run, no walked. He has struck out 7 batters and been very efficient with his pitches thus far. Just 47 pitches through 4 innings of work. Koshin ready to go. He's got Brennan Donovan, Darius McKenzie, and Jorge Gavina scheduled to face him in this 5th inning. Donovan 0 for 1 today on a 1-0 pitch. He'll send it up the middle, but it will be in the neighborhood for Alex Lee to get a glove on. He will grab it for the first out. A soft line driver up the middle. Didn't get a lot of good wood on it. Be an easy first out for Lee. 1 out now for Darius McKenzie. McKenzie today is 0 for 1. One strike pitch to him. He'll hit that pretty hard towards right field. Trainer's gonna go back. He will try to time it. Leaps just beyond his glove. He whacks the glove thinking he had it. It'll be an opposite field home run for Darius McKenzie.
Brilliant!
D-Mac trying to set his resume up for a possible free agency this year. Second home run. He is 3 home runs shy of 300 career home runs in regular season play. He'll get his first in this World Series. Cut the lead in half. It's 2-1. Jorge Gavina, now your batter. Gavina tonight is 0 for 1. Ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Eight strikeouts for Koshin as Godzilla mode intensifies. 2 outs here in the 5th. The Federal Reserve chairman now to the plate, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Two balls, 2 strikes. Up in the zone, got him to go after it, and he goes down. 9 strikeouts now for Koshin. Godzilla mode continues to intensify. We are through 4.5, halfway through this game. Bottom of the 5th we go. One more time, Journey of the Starters, brought to you by the official sponsor, APM Music and Moon Brew. Also, big shout out Tim Lowry. Thank you for the Careless Board Soy Milk Optimized Prime link of the moment.
Sorry, my bad.
What? Why you're bad? Optimize Prime, not Optimus Prime. Silly robot. Louis Armendariz has had a little bit more of a struggle here. Continues to be hit quite a bit. 4 innings, 6 hits, 2 earned runs. Hasn't walked a batter. Struck out 4 today. 77 pitches thrown for Armendariz. You know, Andrew just woke up the entire HOA meeting. He'll be like, woohoo! And he'll be like, I love new aluminum siding. Assuming. Alex Lee, Vladimir Guerrero, Chris Reeves, top of the order here for the 5th. King Butcher, CCP, 1 for 2 today. On a full count pitch. Up high, it'll be ball 4. Powell looked a little beleaguered at that call. He'll draw the walk, just the first walk issued from Armendariz tonight. Leadoff runner aboard at first. Guerrero will be the batter. He drove in Lee with a double in his last at bat. First pitch is grounded down to third. It was a slow roller. Rodecker's going to play it safe, throw it over to first. They'll get Guerrero with the slow developing play for Rodecker. He didn't want to chance the speedy Lee at second. So he get the trail runner for the first out. We got a runner in scoring position now. 1 out, and Chris Reeves had the opposite field home run. Again, wind is blowing left to right at 11 miles an hour. It probably helped McKenzie get a home run more than Chris Reeves. They're telling him that he can't cut his grass with the St. Louis arch pattern. Yeah, that's probably what they're doing. Right, Anju? I think you should advocate for that. Do a Roberts rules, second it, and then pretend, use another voice and go,
Oh, I second it. I'm so mad I gotta second it, though. Why did I come out of it at first? I'm so mad.
2-strike pitch to Reeves. Lifts it out towards right center field. Drifting over is Sanchez. He'll make the grab. That will be the second out. Percy makes a regular appearance these days, it seems. Poor little girl. Her whole head is trying to shed right now, so she looks very uncomfortable. 2 outs. Lola Thurman is 2 for 2 today. She tries to get her postseason average a little closer to her regular season average. And they say no thank you. They're going to let her get the free pass, not let her try to do some more damage, so it'll now be a force out at any base. Yeah, it's Cody Koshin, who's 1 for 2 today, but history suggests Armendariz, pretty good pitcher against Koshin. Koshin also this season was a really darn good hitter against lefties. 343 average overall. 2-2. Out towards center field. It's going to drop down for a hit. Lee is going to head for home. Here comes the throw. It is going to be cut off, and they're going to throw to third. Are you kidding me? Lola Thurman has been thrown out for the 4th time this frickin' World Series. You need to pull her back. Jamie, pull her back. Oh my goodness. Even King Butcher's like, what in the actual blankety blank? That's why they walked her, because they knew they could throw her out, because she'd be like, oh yeah, I'm so fast, you can't see me. Apparently Lola is trying for John Cena status and thinks nobody can see her, so who knows. Side will be retired. The run does score. It will be an RBI for Koshin, who's now got 20 this postseason. He helps his case out. We go to the 6th. It is 3-1 Texas. I didn't know John Cena was fast at all. Hold on. Let's see. Tim, thank you for the shiny freezing tarot panic basket link of the moment. We are now in the 6th inning. Koshin back to work on 63 pitches, 9 strikeouts today. He'll start it off with Shane Larkin. Larkin is 0 for 1. Apparently, the problem I'm having with this laptop is also happening with Kokomish's laptop. We've been having a Wi-Fi issue all of a sudden. Now, I work from home a good portion of the day, and I had no problems with Wi-Fi. But all of a sudden, now Wi-Fi is an issue. You're noticing no issues here because this system is hardwired. Absolutely will never stream on a Wi-Fi connection. But Wi-Fi is being a 4-letter word, if you know what I mean. Not that 4-letter word, Daff. Go away. All right. Larkin ready to go, 0 for 1. Favorable 2-0 count. He'll shoot it up the middle and through for a hit. Little bit of an awkward dance for Koshin as he wasn't in position to field that one. Almost caught him. Larkin will get his first hit since game 1. And he'll be at first with the leadoff hit. We now have 10 hits in this game. You need 6 more hits for the overs to be victorious. Royce Lewis, the batter, 0 for 2. 2-strike pitch. Watches it all the way, and he'll go down strike 3. 10 strikeouts now on the day for Cody Koshin. You know what we call that? We call that Super Godzilla mode, spaceship style. Are you done? Apparently not. All right. Come on. All right. We got one out here. 10 Ks now for Koshin. Anju Alexander is summoned as a pinch hitter. Alexander will replace Sanchez. A bit surprising here, since Sanchez has been hitting so good, but they're going to give it a try. Alexander, 174 average for the postseason, 3 homers, 7 RBI. He is 0 for 10 in this World Series. with 3 strikeouts. First pitch down in the dirt. It's going to get away. Wild pitch right through the 5-hole. Thurman races after it, but not before Larkin will get into scoring position. There goes the double play opportunity. Tim, again, thank you for the frail, talented watercress. Really, though, link of the moment. The 1-0. We'll go with that one out towards center field. It's going to hang up there. Wind will blow it a little bit towards Norris to make the play much easier for the second out. 2 outs now. Matthew Bellows coming back up. He's 0 for 2 today. 3-2 to left field. This one will head towards the line, but it will give Langford plenty of time to get there to make the grab. He'll pull it in, and the Cardinals get a hit, but they get nothing further to show for it. Bottom of the 6th, coming up here from Globe Life Field. Rangers lead this one 3-1. All right, so again, the pitching or the defensive change is just Alexander for Sanchez straight up. Everything else stays the same. Leo Armendariz back to work. He's on 94 pitches, so we know activity's in the pen. Who it is, don't know because it's not a live managed game today. It'll be Trainer, Langford, Norris scheduled up. We assume that Armendariz will at least face Trainer, with likely being replaced after. 0 for 1 today against Jack. A 3-2. It is pushed into left field, excuse me, for the hit. A little bit of a late swing on that cutter, more of a defensive, swing, but it will get down. Base hit for Trainer. 11 hits now on the day. And an interesting call here. The Cardinals will pull the left-hander, Lefty Lytles, to replace Armendariz. Oh, hold on. This is commissioning. All right. Wyatt Langford now coming up. Lytles will make his first appearance here in this World Series. Last time we saw Lytles was back on the 25th of October against the Phillies, where he went 1 inning, striking out 1. This will be his 6th appearance of the postseason. No record, 3.68 ERA, 3 earned runs, and 7 1/3 innings of work. Lytles throws a 4-pitch arsenal, mid-upper 90s with a sinker, a splitter, curveball, and a slider. He is a community-credit player of a former out-of-the-park affiliate known as Skep. I don't see Skep at all anymore. I think he's completely left the community. But he is still an active community-created player. Langford will be his first opponent today. Wyatt is 0 for 2. And a 3-1 pitch. It is into left field, down the line, fair ball. Getting to it pretty quick out there is Lewis. That'll stop Trainer at second. We've got 2 on and nobody out. 12 hits now in this game. And Chuck Norris will now be the batter. Norris is 0 for 2 today. Two. Got him swinging. It's a curveball that Norris was very aggressive on, could not connect on it. First K of the World Series for Lytles, and 1 out here in the 6th. Angel Baptista will be the hitter. Baptista today is 0 for 2. First pitch down in the dirt. Runners were going to throw down to third, and they are meat. Trainer tried to make a run for it. They will throw him out. Langford will reach at second on the double steal, but a great awareness from Jerome Powell. He will cut that rate down. No rate increase or decrease for you, Jack Trainer. 2 outs. Angel Baptista back to work with a 2-1 pitch. Out towards right field. It is trying to drop quick, but it won't have enough time with Alexander getting in position in time. That'll be the final out. And the Rangers were looking promising, but in essence, they ran themselves out of the inning. 6 innings in the books. Hey, that's been a theme in this series for the Rangers, has it not? We will head to the 7th. Texas is still in control for now as they lead 3-1. Koshin's day is done, giving way to the bullpen. First man out today will be the left-hander, 26-year-old, 6'8", left-hander Kinnan Duford. Duford has pitched pretty well here this postseason. He has gone 4 innings in this fall classic, just 1 hit, 2 strikeouts for the entire postseason. He is 7 scoreless innings of work, allowing 4 hits and 5 strikeouts. He'll throw a fastball in the low mid-90s. He'll also work a sinking fastball. Again, a tall 6'8" left-hander, the lanky Kinnan Duford comes in. Shane Rodecker, first one up. Brendan Donovan, Darius McKenzie is scheduled to follow. Rodecker is a quiet 0 for 2 today. Shift on against them left side and a 3-1 count. I'll check it in a sec. Rolls it down to third. Baptista has it, plenty of time. Rodecker does not run fast. He'll throw him out with ease for the first out. Koshin departs the game on just 77 pitches. Considering there'll be an off day, and then game 6, then game 7 if necessary, it's safe to think that Koshin could potentially be a bullpen option for the Rangers in game 7. 1 out. Brendan Donovan, the hitter. Donovan today is 0 for 2. Ball and a strike. That one's hard, shot up the middle, just past the reach of Lee, who went for the dive, but it will get by him. That'll get Donovan onto the base. It's his 2nd hit in as many games. 13 hits. You need 3 more hits for the overs to be victorious. Darius McKenzie had a home run just beyond the reach of Jack Trainer back in the 5th. A ball and a strike. That one's rocketed to center field. Racing back is Norris, but it's going to get down. He'll have to play it off the carom. Taking the corner for third. No, hold on. Donovan's going to play it safe with 1 out here. That's going to put us at runners with 2nd and 3rd now with 1 out. So playing it cautious here. 2 on in scoring position. 1 out. And Jorge Gavina, your batter, 0 for 2 today. And it will just a 189 average against left-handers in the regular season. Full count pitch. Down low, ball 4, bases loaded. That is in the neighborhood, but he doesn't get the call. 1 out, bases full. Jerome Powell, your batter. A 5 homers during the regular season for Powell. 1 of them was a grand slam. Big opportunity here for St. Louis. A ball and 2 strikes. Up in the zone, he takes a big cut, and he will come up empty.
Hey, bada, swing, bada.
A big strikeout for Duford. First one of this game for him. And now 2 outs. Shane Larkin will be the batter. Larkin today is 1 for 2. 3 for 15 this regular season in bases loaded situations. Barry Larkin is not here in Texas. Gotta think he's glued to a TV set here. The 0-2 pitch to left center field. Did he get it all? The son of Barry Larkin has just hit a grand slam.
Brilliant!
0-2 pitch. 408 feet later, Cardinals take a 5-3 lead. First home run of his postseason career for Barry Larkin. In fact, Dad never hit a postseason home run in his career. But Barry Larkin's son, Shane, does it for the mortal enemy of the Reds. You need one more hit for the overs to be victorious. What a hit. Huge change of events on that 2-strike, 2-out, bases loaded swing. Does that define the whole series? We'll find out. Royce Lewis, your batter, 0 for 3. And a 3-2 pitch. Check swing doesn't matter. It's in there. Call strike 3.
Fatality.
Side will be retired on the strikeout second K of Duford. But boy, he does look very emotional as he comes off the mound there. We are through 6.5. It is time for the 7th inning stretch.
I was born to love you. I was born to lick your face. I was born to rub you. But you were born to rub me first.
7th inning stretch here on the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Show. Don't change that dial. You want to stick around and watch this one. Whether you're here for drops or not, you're watching some classic baseball here on the league that has for 25 plus years given you this type of excitement in some way, shape, or form. 7th inning, we now go 5-3 St. Louis after Shane Larkin unloads the bases on a 2-strike home run to left center field. And Tim, thank you for the caring, courteous monkey for head link of the moment. Hunter Brolt will come in. He's been a bit shaky in this series, although he looked better in yesterday's game. 2 1/3 innings, gave up 1 hit. He will try to get a little bit of advancement here, but again, he threw 36 pitches earlier today. It is 10:45. Yesterday's game ended around 2:30 in the morning, which is in the same calendar day we're in right now. Alex Lee comes to the plate. It'll be Lee, Guerrero, Reeves scheduled up against Brolt. Lee is 1 for 2 today. A ball and a strike. 1 hit and the overs are victorious. And that is hit deeply to right field. Alexander will go back. He'll go for the lead. It's going to clear. Opposite field. Home run for Alex Lee. King Butcher take a bow.
Brilliant!
It's going to be the 3rd home run of this postseason and 2nd of the Fall Classic for Alex Lee. He'll cut the lead in half. It's 5-4. And with that one, it's also the end of our prediction today as 16 hits are now on the board. Congratulations to the overs. 68% of the bet favored that. So it will be a majority bet today. But 68% go to the victors. All right. Hunter Brolt historically gives up a lot of home runs. 1,100 innings, 151 homers. Yeah, that's a fair amount of home runs. Vladimir Guerrero's 1 for 3 with an RBI today. A ball and 2 strikes. He'll hit it down to third. Rodecker nearby the bag. Fires the first. Why is my... Oh, I think I know why. Sorry, I was on a screen placing the bets and I left it on. So all of a sudden it looked very choppy for me, but that's because it was rolling. The video was happening on 4 different places on my screens here. It was eating at the graphics card. Ah, Tim, thank you very much for the plug there for Moonbrew. Which again, there is our sponsor. Use that link, check out Moonbrew. You can use your Flex Savings account, your Health Savings accounts for it as well. Guerrero is at first. Chris Reeves now the batter. 1 for 3 with a home run. All the home runs have been to right field. Well, right field with the exception of the grand slam from Larkin. Hey, Pop. 2-strike pitch to center. Bellows moves a couple steps over to the right, has it sized up. He'll make the grab. He'll retire Reeves for the first out. Lola Thurman comes back to the plate. Thurman today 2 for 2, also had an intentional walk. Two balls, 1 strike. Out to left. Pushing down towards the line. Lewis will get into the corner to make the grab for the second out. Retreating back to first is Guerrero Jr. Hold on a second. Trying to see if I can help Mrs. Kamish, because Co-Comish's computer is misbehaving. I'm trying to see if on my device manager if something's offline. Okay. Yeah, just weird with Wi-Fi this week, so. All right, Guerrero is at first. 2 outs. Cody Kosha will try to see if he can help his cause now, as he is now trailing 5-4. Duford is in line for the loss, though. 2 for 3 with the RBI. Ball and a strike pitch. Broke. Will have it lifted out towards left center field. That one's going to float out there for Lewis to get in range in time. He'll make the play. The 7th inning is over. Alex Lee does cut the lead in half with a home run to right field. We will head to the 8th inning. It is Cardinals 5 and Rangers 4. Top of the 8th, new pitcher, the what could have been the Game 4 starter, is now the reliever in the 8th inning here, Eric Eisenhower, 29-year-old from Eagan, Minnesota. Postseason, he's 2-0 with a 1.84 earned run average, 3 earned runs allowed in 14 2/3 innings. Give it up 7 hits, 7 walks, 18 strikeouts for the 3-pitch specialist. He'll throw a cut fastball, upper 90s, a slider, and a curveball. Eisenhower is in his 4th year in the majors, 2nd in the postseason. Again, he had 2 starts. This is his 5th appearance with 2 starts this postseason. Alexander, who came in as a pinch hitter earlier, will bat again now 0 for 11 in this series. Matthew Bellows, Shane Rodecker to follow. 1-0 pitch to Alexander. We'll roll that to second into the shift. That is played by Reeves. He'll get it to first in time for the first out. 1 down. Matthew Bellows to the plate. Bellows today is 0 for 3. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Down to third. That one's just going to get beyond the glove of Baptista, and it will be into left. Bellows quickly is going to turn for 2. He will get in there with a double. Oh boy, Eisenhower also got hurt, so he's going to have to be removed from the game. And that'll bring in another pitcher. It'll be 24-year-old right-hander Chris Lavinia. He is from San Diego. We'll see if we can get any update on Eisenhower. It was back stiffness. It will affect him for a week. The series is going to be done in a week. Lavinia, 24-year-old from San Diego. Postseason, 4 earned runs allowed in 6 2/3. He's given up 6 hits, 3 walks, and 4 strikeouts. Mid-90s with his fastball. He'll also work a sinker in there and a slider. He was a rookie this season. He was originally a 4th-round pick by the Houston Astros in 2029 out of the University of Arkansas. He'll face off against Shane Rodecker. Bellows at second, 1 out. Rodecker on a 2-strike pitch. Up in the zone, Rodecker cannot turn around on it in time, and he goes down. First K in the World Series for Chris Lavinia. 2 outs here in the 8th. Brendan Donovan will be the hitter. He'll try to get some insurance here. It's 1 for 3 today. Ball and 2 strikes. To center, not very deep. Coming on in is Norris. He'll get in position, makes the grab, and the Cardinals will be retired, leaving a runner in scoring position. Bottom of the 8th we go. St. Louis hanging on to a 5-4 lead. Walter Brolt will stay in. Again, always like to rarely check, make sure the AI is working and that something didn't suddenly change. That's a fear. All right, Brolt ready to go. He's got Trainer, Langford, Norris due up in this 8th. Trainer, 1 for 2. Shot towards short. Larkin comes back to his natural position, has to hurry, throws in time. Probably about a step ahead of Trainer coming out of the box. That will be the first out. Wyatt Langford will come to the plate. Langford today, 1 for 3. Ball and 2 strikes. He will strike him out. Curveball summoned from Brolt. It'll get by him for the second K of, or the first K of the day for him. 2 outs now. Pinch hitter Chuck Norris is going to be replaced. Who replaces Chuck Norris? Gunnar Henderson comes to the plate. Henderson in this series is 1 for 3 with an RBI. He's 1 for 13 with that said RBI for the entire postseason. What a pitch. Rolled towards first. Gavina, great defender there. Races to first. He will beat to first. Side is retired. Rangers, sorry, got a little bit of gas there. Rangers will go down in order, and we will now go to the 9th inning. And it has been a heck of a series. So far, prior to this game, St. Louis has won the even-numbered games. Texas has won the odd-numbered games. This is game 5. Right now, St. Louis leads 5-4. There he is, C.D. Pelham. Pelham, 37 years young, from Lancaster, South Carolina. 6'6" right-hander. One of the best pitchers in the history of relief that don't get a lot of credit. This is a guy who has 4 seasons of a 1.05 or less ERA. A career 2.82 earned run average for Pelham. Barely played so far this postseason, just the third of an inning, 1 hit, 2 earned runs, and 1 strikeout. This is his 7th postseason that he has pitched in. Pelham at 37, mid-90s with a fastball. He'll also throw a slider and a changeup. He's got McKenzie, Gavina, Powell due up here in the 9th. Just trying to get to the bottom of the 9th with minimal damage. McKenzie 2 for 3 with the home run today. A ball and a strike. Pops it up. Wind is going to push this into foul territory. Running in, Guerrero will make the grab. That is your first out of the 9th. Well, double home. My wife is posting memes to the teenager and I next month, assuming her seizures stay under control. She is scheduled to go for her first ever colonoscopy. So she just posts this. Just in time for my first colonoscopy. It's like a match made in heaven. Only thing that will clean you up quicker is White Castle. Jorge Gavina. They should have had the Doobie Brothers song for the Taco Bell ad. It keeps you running, yep. All right, Gavina 0 for 2 today. Awaiting on a 2-2 pitch. In there, called strike 3. That is the first K of the World Series for Pelham. 2 outs now. Jerome Powell will come to the plate 0 for 3 today. If you're looking ahead, bottom of the 9th, it will start off with the bottom of the order. Number 9 hitter Angel Baptista. A 1-strike pitch to Powell. He'll drive that out to left center field. Powell continues to hit well here this postseason. He's thinking 2. Here comes the play as Norris will throw it in. Sorry, it's not Norris anymore. It's a double. It's Trainer out there in center. Ismael Vasquez came in to replace Norris in right field. Powell gets the double. It's his 6th double of the postseason and his first of this World Series. That double from Powell is like the equivalent of a Sunday night unannounced Fed meeting. That was very unprecedented. We ain't talking politics here, just factually. That's very unprecedented what they did on Sunday night. Powell at second. Shane Larkin is the batter. He is the hero of the day for the moment. He had the grand slam to left center field in his last at bat. A two-strike pitch just like it was in the seventh. Into right field, the man does not fear an 0-2 count. Here comes the play at the plate, and now it's the Cardinals who'll get themselves thrown out. Powell tried to score to get some insurance, but he will be gunned down, and that will take us to the bottom of the ninth. It will stay 5-4 here. Texas will try to come back with the walk-off. I know he's on enemy soil, but it might be the only chance we get him in a closing situation. They played this. All right, that's all we'll do for that because, again, it is on enemy soil, and it might be our only chance, so that's why I do it. Edwin Diaz is going to come in for the Cardinals here to try to finish it off. Again, winner of this one heads back to St. Louis with a 3-2 lead to try to win it. It will be Diaz, 1 earned run in 5 2/3 this postseason, 6 hits, no walks, 7 strikeouts for Sugar. 38-year-old from Puerto Rico had 5 saves during the regular season, 570 career saves in his lifetime. And again, I need a reminder. I think that's third. Yes, it's third in eMLB history, 6 more than Craig Kimbrell. All right, Diaz will be ready to go here. This is Diaz. It's his 11th postseason, 12 career saves, and he did get a save in the 7-4 victory last night. So he's pitching again for the second time in this game. He threw 1 pitch to earn the save. Dalen Lyle comes in. Pinch hitter, Dalen Lyle with a righty out. Lyle, for this series, is 3 for 10, scoring 3 times, 280 average with no homers and 4 RBI. All right, that is your stage. We are set. I am on the wrong screen. Here we go. Here we go with a 1-1 count. Lyle rolls it towards second. McKenzie ranges, has it to first. Time to get Lyle 1 down. 1 out. Alex Lee, 2 for 3 today. He had a home run in the 7th to cut the lead to 1. The 1-0 pitch. Up the middle, through for a hit, and Alex Lee with another base hit tonight. Tying run is aboard. Winning run at the plate in the form of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Vlad, 3 hits yesterday, 1 for 4 tonight with an RBI, 1 for 13 lifetime against Diaz. A 3-1 pitch. Up the middle, through for a hit. Lee took a wide corner, but he will stop. 2 aboard now with 1 out. Chris Reeves will be the batter. Reeves 1 for 4, had a home run earlier in the game. Two balls, 2 strikes. Pops it up on the infield. Will they call for the infield fly? They will. McKenzie will grab it. It is now the 2nd out. And the Rangers are down to their final out. And it's a tough one. Lola Thurman. 2 for 3. Base hit to the outfield will likely tie this game. A 2-2 pitch. Up in the zone, lifted out to left. Lois Lewis will come in. Louis Flores. Sorry, we're supposed to play the game. Where is Louis Flores in this game? He will finish it out in left field. This game is over, and the St. Louis Cardinals will head back to St. Louis with this series now 3-2 in their favor. They've got 2 chances to win it at home now. This has been one hell of a series to call and to feature. Final score, St. Louis 5-4. Shane Larkins, 1 swing of the bat with a no-ball, 2-strike count. And he will send a grand slam to left center field, 408 feet. That is the difference in this ball game as St. Louis is victorious 5-4. 9 hits on the day. St. Louis still continues to struggle in regards to that. 35 at bats. So I'm going to do some quick math here. 9 hits, so 36 hits. And 35 at bats and 181 at bats. They're now hitting 199. A 199 average, but the St. Louis Cardinals on the verge of their 2nd World Series in 3 seasons. All from the bat of Shane Larkin with that big home run, the big grand slam. 3 for 4, 4 RBI, 2 for 4 for Darius McKenzie. He had the RBI with his home run as well, his 2nd of the postseason. Pablo Sanchez, Matthew Bellows, Brendan Donovan, and Jerome Powell also with hits for St. Louis. Texas, Alex Lee was hitting it well from the top of the order. He had a home run, 3 for 4. Vladimir Guerrero was 2 for 5 with an RBI. Lola Thurman, Cody Koshin were each 2 for 4. Koshin drove in an RBI. Chris Reeves had a opposite field home run as well, his 5th of the postseason. Jack Trainer Wyatt Langford also with hits in this one. Texas has now had 5 base running mistakes. Could that now be factored in as why, if they don't win this series, why they could lose it? Very possible. Tim, thanks again for the ramshackle Catfish Crowbud Blast link of the moment. So, your starters, Koshin, doing exactly what the Rangers needed him to do. 6 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned run. Didn't walk a batter. He struck out 10. Now he threw 77 pitches. So if this game goes to 7, I don't know if he would start, but I could see Koshin in the bullpen coming in if necessary. You wouldn't be able to have him hit, though, in that instance. So would you have him start on that short of notice in Game 7 so that he could hit? That would be my thought. Kenan Duford will be your unfortunate loser. He was very emotional as he came off the mound after getting the strikeout, but it was after giving up the grand slam home run to Shane Larkin. 1 inning, 3 hits, 4 earned runs. He walked 1 and he struck out 2. That might be a really good idea, Tim. If I were Jamie, I would seriously consider that. For Armendariz, well, he still struggled with getting guys out. 5 innings, 8 hits, 3 earned runs. He walked 2. He struck out 4. He threw 100 pitches. Lefty Lytles, right place, right time. 1 inning, 1 hit, 1 strikeout. He is your victor. when Diaz gets his second save, technically of the day, as he also closed that game out at 2:30 in the morning. This one, though, 3 hours, 37 minutes, so it finishes around 11:30 at night. Eric Eisenhower ends up with a stiff back. He will be day-to-day for a week. It says it will moderately affect his hitting or running. It doesn't say it influences his throwing, so he might still be good to play. Player of the game. Shane Larkin. I would say Shane Larkin. What do you say? Yeah, my thoughts are it's Shane. I'll share it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shane Larkin. I might have missed it earlier. Maybe I showed it when I was looking at Eisenhower injured, but I didn't even look at the player of the game. Derp. All right, let's... we have this day and one more day we will sim. We'll reconvene on Friday, November 5th in the eMLB universe when we broadcast again at tomorrow, Game 6. If the Rangers win, then we'll have a Game 7 on Sunday morning. Injuries, any? Just Eric Eisenhower's back stiffness. Again, he's day-to-day for a week. He could still technically pitch for the Rangers. All right, I'll advance the other day. And now I will look around. Look around. Look around. I see the PvE sim is out there. Delgado should go to AAA. Yep. Anyone else? Oops. Nobody else. Good. Nobody knows. Yeah, it is back stiffness. Yeah, use the social. Yeah, there you go. Use the social command so it shows all those links. Again, it does not cost you anything to hit the socials, please. If you would be so kind to help us expand the eMLB universe and get more eyes, improve our algorithms, we would kindly ask you, especially for YouTube and TikTok, to hit the subscribe or follow button to those. Again, that doesn't cost you a thing, and you'll continue to stay on top of eMLB action. All right, we are on the appropriate day. No surprise there. Any surprises here? No one got injured trying to pet a cat or anything like that, which Out of the Park tends to do. So there you go. We're going to be now at Busch Stadium, Game 6. Daniel Pratt, if he is your scheduled starter, he had a complete game 2-hit shutout that he dominated the Cardinals on in Game 3. We'll see if he is the starter. For now, though, it looks like it could be Pratt, and it could be Torrey Allenson. Sorry about that. All right, let me get the file out to all of you. And with that, we'll call it a day. We will send you. Looks like we're going to send you out to the sister league, the PBE universe. But let's get you out of here the way we do best. The eMLB Universe and the Fluff Kitty Ninja Show, brought to you by the two sponsors, APM Music, which allows you to hear the amazing song-gathering crowds that you hear right now. You know it from This Week in Baseball. And also a Moon Brew. Don't forget, give APM credit for our awesome, epic eMLB intro song. Back to our litter box, I am going. Fluff Kitty Ninjas do assassinate. Hey, you're looking at their victim. Next time I can find some glue and tape, I'll put the old Nuggaroony back on straight, and we'll be back in front of you tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Eastern. Same cat time, same cat channel. Will we crown a winner tomorrow? I don't know, but hit the trumpet. And friends, as we always like to remind you, how you think it does direct your life. When you think your best, you're going to be your best. So we're going to ask you, go out, do your best. Come back and tell us how your best is treating you, because we love all the good vibes and the good energy. Plenty of the other crap in the world, so send us the good stuff for us to hear. Thanks again for being part of the show. You are what helps make the eMLB universe what it is. Whether you lurk, whether you're casual, or whether you're a faithful, we appreciate all the energy. Over to the PBE Sim we will go. Thanks for being here. We'll hope to see you again tomorrow night, Game 6, where we could potentially crown a new winner. Peace. See you soon.